Good afternoon, my beloved. How are you? I always ask about your health. How are you and your health? I hope you have been taking care of yourself because like I always told you, your health is your wealth. And so this is Real Life with Grace again. Today we want to look at employers and employees. Employers who oppress their employees. These are the things we want to talk about. So I want to read from the Bible, James chapter 5. I want to read from 1 to 6. And it says, "Now listen, you rich people, weep and wail because of the misery that is coming on you. Your wealth has rotted and moths have eaten your clothes. Your gold and silver are corroded. Their corrosion will testify against you and eat your flesh like fire. You have hoarded wealth in the last days. Look, the wages who failed to pay the workers who mowed your fields are crying out against you. Their cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty. You have lived on earth in luxury and self-indulgence. You have fattened yourselves in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered the innocent one, who was there for you." Now, I just want to share a few things. Somebody called me and said, by December, I was with my boss, and something happened that it has to do with my little money given to me by somebody else to fuel the car because I've taken somebody to a place. And after that, I just bought a little. I didn't buy the exact money. I'm sure this other man would have told my boss, and my boss got angry. Do you understand? And I think that was not enough. There were other things he said that he did, but I knew I never did those things. And at the end of the day, he laid me out. He laid me off and removed money from my salary. Do you understand? And so the man was hot. He was not happy. Do you understand? His heart swelled. And I said, okay, I'm going to talk to your boss. Give me time. I'm going to talk to your boss. You can remember now that somebody holds a grudge against you. And then what if you want to, lift your holy hands and pray, and somebody holds a grudge against you? How do you think God will answer your prayer? This somebody, a boss who is so fat, so rich. Why don't you want to lay him off? Why don't you pay him the complete money and even give him extra 1 month? So that if there is any ill or something he's thinking against you, it will never work. I want to give you another scenario. This is a widow who became blind. He had diabetic. And then the diabetic led to his blindness. And then the children had to hire somebody who was taking care of her. One of the days, the very woman who was taking care of her had to leave, to the village because somebody died. She gave her just 3 days. But while, she was, something happened and the woman had to extend her stay. So when she returned, the widow got, the blind woman got angry. It's a widow, I'm blind as well, got angry and said, "I am going to remove your money." I was there that very day. I said, "Please, auntie, don't remove this money. Remember all she has been doing." Because we are quick to, judge. Probably one offense. And then because of that one offense, you spoil everything. But you don't remember the good that other person has done. That was what happened. And the lady had to cut this lady's money. The widow cut the lady's money and never paid her the complete money. And this is a woman who has been caring for you, making sure, you eat, taking you to the restroom to take your bath and every other thing. Do you understand? And do you know, when this woman was dying, the very girl, the very children she, loved so much, we are not there to attend to her death. And it was this same woman that you have removed her money that stood, when they were dying. So why would you want to oppress those who walk around you? Nobody knows tomorrow. That is why we need to be very, very cautious. We need to be very careful, the things we do to those who work for us. We need to take care of those who are working for us. We need to put a smile on their faces. You need to treat them as you would treat God. So that is, the little thing I want to share with you this morning. And if you like what we are doing, you can subscribe, you can comment, you can share. Thank you very much. God bless.